Okay, so this is my first vlog since I came back from Scotland. Yeah, it might be my first vlog in general. I'd like to see how long I can talk without having to cut. So let's try that out. So recently I went Scotland. I booked Air France from Singapore to Edinburgh via France. The stopover was in France. So I picked that route because there's a lot of conflict in the Middle East recently. I wanted to avoid at least flying in between Iraq and Iran, which the flight did for me. So yeah, that's that. So it took 13 hours. Once I reached Scotland, I was very tired. I was feeling sick. Then I just sort of crashed for the night. The next day, I went on a road trip with my family. Then we went to a few places such as Stirling Castle, Glencoe, some viaduct, which there was this Harry Potter train that went by. And then we stopped by our sort of Airbnb. It's like a bunch of little container houses in Plockton, which was quite cozy actually. Then after that, we continue to the Isles of Skye. So that was pretty good. I saw the Old Man of Storr, which was quite monumental. Actually, it was just a very pointy rock, like what's that in Asterix and Obelix? A menhir in that old comic, Asterix and Obelix, but it was gigantic. It's a gigantic finger version. So yeah, I saw that. I balanced it in my palms and I moved on. I went to Cute Rock. I went to a coast that has dinosaur footprints. I can't really remember what it was called. Then I also went to Fairy Glen, where there were like the fairy circles made by fairies long ago, and their houses, mounds, fairy mounds made by fairies of antiquity. Then I proceeded on home to my container house. After that, next day I went to Dunvegan Castle, Coral Beach. And of course, the highlight would be the fairy pools, very nice. Especially the weather. The weather was so windy. And then there was hail occasionally, which added to the flavor. So yeah, that was a pretty good experience. I quite like Fairy Glen. But the highlight of Isles of Skye was seeing the Highland Coos. It's a kind of furry cow that some people don't see on the way there, but I did. I was quite happy to see them. They were quite cute, yes. And I quite enjoyed having this rare sight. Even though, of course, there's some touristy places you can go where you can see them for sure, but not like, they won't be roaming out in the open. Okay, so that's it for the Isles of Skye. Then after that, I went back to Edinburgh. I was dropped off in Edinburgh. The other people went on a camping trip. And I saw Edinburgh Castle, the Rose Fountain, and such. There was also some museum in the Edinburgh Castle, quite nice. Eventually, I took an overnight train from Edinburgh to, what was that called? London, yes, of course, it's just called London. The city of London. And then the overnight train was quite interesting. It was a very small cabin. So I just squeezed in. I took the top bunk bed. And then I couldn't even like sit up all the way. I had to lie down and like sort of flex my stomach muscles to sit up a bit before I can climb down. And there's no space at all for luggage. So if you put luggage in the cabin, the person has to climb up first and then you put the luggage in. So I cannot climb down afterwards. Yeah, it's that small. So in London, I went Buckingham Palace, Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens, Kensington Palace. That was day one, I think. And then after that, I also went to that place, the church. Oh yeah, it's called some abbey. It's the very famous abbey next to Big Ben. I can't remember what. But it was quite nice also. It looked quite similar to the Vatican one, the St. Peter's Basilica. And after that, the courtyard was quite similar to the Italian churches also, of course. It's a Catholic Anglican kind of thing. And then The next day I went to Tower of London, where I saw the crown jewels, saw the guards, the Scottish army guards posing in front of the gates like toy soldiers, yeah. They were just like standing still, very still until the change of guards. Then I saw the Tower of Bridge, yeah, the Tower Bridge near the Tower of London. And I just wandered around the whole financial district, Tower of London area until nighttime where I had burger and lobster. Then next day I went I went to the British Museum. So yeah, that was quite nice also. Lots of artifacts from around the world. I mean, they are a bit controversial, but it's because they took them from around the world. But I also went to Greece. The Acropolis don't have all these artifacts. Yes, because the British took them, but also because the Greek didn't really maintain them. I mean, I went to the Temple of Hestus in Greek also. It was like really just a bunch of smashed statues around. I don't really think the British took everything. I think the Greek themselves didn't maintain or smashed it themselves. So too bad. Yeah. So it's not a bad thing personally that I feel that some artifacts are over there. I mean, this is a hot take, but yeah, it's okay that some artifacts are preserved, even though they are kind of stolen. Anyway, I'm digressing. Back to holiday. Then I went to the Seven Dials Market. Went to the what's that called? Chinatown. Yes, near Chinatown. Then I was supposed to go to Phantom of the Opera in His Majesty's Theatre at night, but then there was a protest. Just happened that there was a protest from coming down from Big Ben to the Soho area, so I didn't go. Yeah, they were protesting anti-immigration or something. And even in Chinatown, there were a bunch of rowdy people, drunk, wearing flags, just wandering around. So yeah, I didn't go. Okay, then the next day, which was supposed to be last day, I went to the Harry Potter Museum. No, Harry Potter Studio Tour. So that was quite nice also. A lot of dioramas of Harry Potter stuff. The actual Harry Potter artifacts from the movie. After that, they put them quite nicely. So I managed to see all of that in all their glory. And then it was quite nice. There are some original dioramas also. I don't believe everything is from the studio sets. Maybe some they made for the show, for the studio tour. It was quite nice. I saw the Hogwarts Express train, that kind of thing. Then there was a maybe 1 out of 100 scale of the Hogwarts Castle diorama, which was quite nice also. Then I realized my flight back was actually later than I thought. So the next final day, I didn't go to the airport in the morning. I went to the Natural History Museum. It was quite nice. Saw some dinosaurs. Saw a life-scale blue whale statue. Yeah. So then my flight was at 5 p.m. So I took that and took back to France. Took back from London to France to Singapore. That was another 15 hours. Yeah, that was it. Quite a good trip overall. Now, let me see the time. 8 minutes. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so 2 interesting things happened on the trip. There was the London train strike. So on my first day, I had to take a black cab because there was a London train strike. So I couldn't manage to take the train, which would have been a lot cheaper. But actually, the London black cab was an experience in itself. It was quite spacious and I could put like easily a lot of luggage. I only have 2, but yeah. So that was a quite interesting experience to take the cab because I couldn't take the train. Then on the Phantom of the Opera / Big Ben day, I couldn't see that also because of the anti-immigration protest. That was an interesting experience also. Like, sense of danger makes it fun, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so that's it for my London trip. Overall, I would rate London 5 out of 5. It was pretty nice. I'll say on par with Japan for some reason. It was very clean, very, even though it's a mix of modern and ancient architecture. So if you want a city like Singapore, it's there. But you also have the countryside in Scotland. and you want nice architecture, it's like all over the place in Edinburgh and London. And there's a lot of free museums as well, a lot of interesting things. I mean, I saw everything that I wanted to see. And I don't think I'll go back to London for another 5 or 10 years. I would say it's quite worth it to go and try it out. It's really nice. The only bad thing is the food is mediocre. I mean, there's only so much fish and chips you can eat. And also, what was that? Oh yes, everything is extremely expensive, even for Singapore. So I think everything is the same sticker price as Singapore. That means something fish and chips that cost 15 Sing dollars also cost 15 pounds, except pounds are maybe 70% more stronger. Yeah, so it kind of sucks to come from a weaker currency and spend much higher in London. Yeah, so that's the problem there. Well, that's it for my holiday speech. Maybe I'll cut away if I want to say more things, but I think maybe I'll end it here. Okay, thanks.